Hello, nerds. Welcome to GeekBeast, part of the Geekish Network. This is your daily rundown of geek news from geeks like you. If you're new to our show, we cover the geek news beat and we share our opinions. I'm your host, Chuck, and with me, I got the co-host, Randy. What's up? Tell people what's up, Randy.
Yo, what's up, Geek Beast? Chuck, what are we talking about tonight, man?
Man, first things first, anime still being made into movies still.
Yeah.
So Naruto movies in the works with Destin Daniel Cretton writing and directing it. And for y'all that don't know who Daniel Day Cretton is, he's the writer behind Marvel Studios' Shang-Chi. He's the co-writer and director of Marvel Studios' Shang-Chi. Let me get that right. And The Legend of the Ten Rings. So he's going to work on a Naruto movie. And for y'all that don't know what Naruto is, it's created by Masashi Kizimoto. Naruto was a coming of age story focused on a young and enthusiastic ninja named Naruto Uzumaki, who wants to grow up to be the leader of his ninja village and also happens to be the spirit of the nine-tailed demon fox inside of him. And
Hmm.
so, so Cretan has Kizimoto's blessing, something bestowed upon him after a visit in Tokyo to actually try to make a Naruto live action movie. What are your thoughts on this, Randy?
Well, I can't really have that many thoughts as I'm not in the fandom.
Okay.
Seen that many Naruto movies, so I can't really comment. But there's been a mixed bag of success with animes being translated into live action.
Let,
Once upon a time, I used
mhm,
to say, no, just stop, because you missed something. It's
mhm,
different. And they
mhm.
try to westernize the storytelling, and it's just not that. But I've seen some success, like One Punch and I'm sorry, One Piece. And we'll talk about it a little later Wednesday, but Avatar: The Last Airbender. So
Okay. So this is it, right? Let me tell you something. Naruto is considered one of the big three.
okay.
And the big three are it depends on who you talk to. Dragon Ball, Shonen, Dragon Ball, Naruto, Bleach, those are considered the big three.
Okay.
Right. And no, that some of them come fall in and fall out depending on the big three, but those three in One Piece. So usually Bleach drops off is if Bleach drops off is Dragon Ball. Some people put One Piece there. You know, those are the four, but the big three are one of those three. Naruto never falls off the list.
So it's
Dragon
risky.
Ball falls off the list. One Piece falls off the list, but Naruto is on it's the most consistent anime on everybody's list.
Uh, so it sounds like, man, doing something that's that popular, it's got to be risky
Yeah,
because if you
it,
mess it
mm-hmm.
up, ah,
And I'm assuming it has to be an origin story because they're probably favoring it towards American audiences. In order to get the biggest sweeping audience, you can't just play into the fandom. Like there have been Naruto movies. There's live action Naruto movies in Japan. There's Naruto's plays. It's Naruto musicals in
oh
Japan.
yeah,
So
yeah.
they make everything into a musical in Japan though, but they have it. It does exist.
Do
And
they
so
want to
it
spend $500 million though on a movie that
yeah,
intense fan base could sink it real quickly?
it's been gathering fans for 25 years.
Yeah, but for it to be successful, probably, and just asking, it's got
Mm-hmm.
to get an audience outside of the fan base.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And you
So
had and I don't know, they could probably pull it off, but there's a lot of characters in Naruto. You know, there's a lot of characters. And so I don't know where they pick up at the very beginning. They got to explain what is a ninja clan, first of all, because he's from the Leaf Ninja and he wears an orange jumpsuit. You got to explain that. You got to explain what the Leaf Clan is.
yeah, honestly, I don't know.
There's a lot to explain. Then you have to explain this kid has the nine-tailed fox inside of him. You got to explain what the hell is a nine-tailed fox and what makes him so special and why does he have it?
Hey, then you got to literally create the universe visually.
Yes. You have to get all the characters in there. And I don't know how they're going to have him and Sasuke and how they're going to have their falling out in the first movie or not. So it's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting. I wish Destin Daniel Cretton the best of luck on this. Cretton, the best of luck on this. I hope you knock it out the box. I hope you get 10 movies because it's going to take 10 movies to tell this whole entire story. You're gonna be the world's greatest franchise to knock out Fast and the Furious because you have to do this right. I don't
The
know
name
how you throwing up. I'm
is
not lying.
it's the name. Ugh.
Oh man, this is crazy news. I got another story.
What's that?
EA's offering players $600 in a free game to appear in college football 25.
I love it. I love it. It fucked that whole franchise, man. Now they gotta pay people. All that
Oh,
NIL money messed up all these
yeah, yeah.
video games. Yeah.
Yeah. In 2013, amid multiple legal issues facing NCAA and EA over the use of players' likeness, the NCAA football franchise ended. A few years later, after the dust has settled and court cases have been figured out, the NCAA changed its rules in 2021 to allow players to sign deals to make money off their stardom and name.
Yeah, because they had stopped making
NCAA because they couldn't use
yeah,
real
yeah.
players and
Uh-huh.
their numbers and their stats.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
because they weren't paying them anything and making
Yeah, for years.
$1 gajillion off the
Right.
copy of that
Because they didn't
football
have to.
game.
They just had to deal with the
NCAA.
conferences, the
Mm-hmm.
NCAA and the conferences. Man,
Mm-hmm.
America made slavery real right in front of us, right?
They did. They
Like
did.
you gonna work, boy. You
Yeah, for
gonna
your
work.
job. You're gonna work a job to get a better job later
Right,
on. Maybe.
right. And then they like, oh,
We ain't
well,
gonna pay
we
you
make you go
for
to
it.
school. You let me go to school? I guess the last time I looked,
I hope
100,000
fill all the
people.
seats in this
Right.
arena.
Yeah. And you let me go to school?
Hey
Boy,
man, it takes all kinds, Randy. It takes all
man.
kinds. It takes all kinds. So,
Ooh,
in exchange for handling over their name and image, they'll receive $600 and a free copy of the game
I hope
on the
nobody
platform of their choice.
I hope
One
no.
copy, Randy. They give one copy. You
Yeah.
can't have Xbox and PlayStation. You can only
Mhm.
have Xbox or PlayStation.
No, I feel like in order to make it so, you have to have legacy, right? Like you should get every iteration of college football. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Like you should be able to pass it down to your kids, right? Because you signed it, because it's your likeness, right? So if you die,
Yep.
your son or grandson, they should be able to get it no matter what game console it's
And
on.
if I'm a Heisman level athlete, there's no way I'm gonna give you my likeness for
Right,
$600.
right. Yeah,
I'm right now selling my dinner plates for that.
yeah, man. Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
selling my Subway sandwich wrappers for that. There's
yeah.
no way I'm gonna let you do that to
For
me.
$600, right?
$600, Randy.
Yeah. And
$600.
they trying, God bless them.
And you get one copy of the game. The game that you're in, you only get one copy. That's like saying you're a music artist. We're gonna give you $1,000 plus one CD.
Right.
You can't get the LP. You can't get the cassette. You can't get the collector's edition LP. You can't get the deluxe edition CD. We're gonna give you the regular CD. We're gonna go
Imagine
sit
if
your ass
Disney was
down.
like, yo, Mr. Downey Jr., you can get one copy of Iron Man when it comes out on DVD
That's
or Blu-ray.
crazy. That's
Blu-ray.
crazy.
Mr. Robert Downey Jr., here
You
you go.
can't get
Here's
the
one copy.
DVD. One
Huh?
copy. One copy. You only get one copy.
Ooh.
Sam Schwartzman, a former player at Stanford, called it a huge rush job. This 600 number is weird. It's way less than that we do go after class action lawsuit and got their cut.
Yeah.
So they made the class action lawsuit, got way more than $600. Then
Mhm.
they want to pay these kids $600. These kids better not be soft and give in to that.
Oh God,
They
no.
better not be
Who they
soft.
got? Like the thing is, like you just said, if you're like not even a Heisman Trophy candidate, like if you're just a big name college football player, right, at a
Hmm.
big program, why would you do this? Why would you do this for $600 and one free game console? They're not gonna have anybody. They're not gonna have anybody's likeness. It's gonna be like old school double dribble back in the day. Just
Yeah,
like
so it's gonna be like
everybody
everybody's
looks the
gray.
same, grayed out. Yeah. Yeah, you're not gonna have anything like that
Oh
because
Lord.
maybe
Oh
like Division 2 kids or some shit, stuff
yeah,
like that.
yeah.
But you're
If
not getting any
I'm in Florida
Division 1.
and I'm a linebacker, you're not
Mm,
gonna give me $600.
You're
They're
not gonna
paying
get
me. They give me that. They give me that every week. There, they're paying for my
exactly,
my Land Cruiser right now. Right now.
exactly. It's nobody from Michigan or Alabama, Ohio State, Oregon. Nah, ain't no way.
The function of how many kids on the squad? 88.
Yeah,
88 kids on the squad. There are what about 300 teams?
something like that.
300 some
Be that
teams.
much in
Division
Division 1.
one, Division 1 and Division 2.
How many teams? I'm looking it up in Division 1. And Division 2 don't matter. It's Division 1 college
Division
football.
1 is like 150, I think, something like
It's
that. 160.
133.
133. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
So 133 teams, 88 players per team.
Yeah. Now, granted, all 88 of those players, it's
They
only
don't
the starting players are going to be in.
yes, they suit up probably 44.
Yeah, something like that. That's all that's going to matter.
Like
But still,
44, 48.
they're not doing none of the elite programs are going to do that.
They're not. They're not. It's interesting. Speaking of elite programs, Netflix has decided to put a movie on YouTube for free.
That's interesting. Why?
So Netflix has put the whole movie Nimona on YouTube for free. Have you seen Nimona yet? It's an animated science fiction fantasy
I
adventure.
have not.
Yeah, I started watching and I fell asleep on it. I go back and rewatch it. It looked good. It came out of anime studios, their animation studios. It
I
looked pretty
mean,
good.
what was the rationale behind putting it for free onto YouTube?
I think because it won two Annies, and Annies are they won an Annie for Best Animated Feature, and it's nominated for the Best Animated Feature at the Academy Awards
Okay.
next month.
Okay.
So it won two Annies already, and that's the big animation awards, and it's for best. So I guess to get people aware of it. For individuals that, oh, excuse me, I'm yawning. For individuals that don't have
Netflix.
Netflix,
Okay,
and to get people out there to get some steam behind it.
I'm all right with that.
They're going up against some heavy hitters this year.
Well, I mean, I don't know how anybody, and this is just my personal opinion. I don't know how anything can beat Across the Spider Verse. That's just my
I
take.
don't see what's in the animated feature category.
Because, because you know, in this universe, I can't see an animated
It's
property better.
Elemental, Nimona, Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse, Robot Dreams, and The Boy and the Heron.
I heard
Yep.
the Boy in the Heron was really good.
Yeah, it's a Miyazaki film.
Yeah, I heard it
And
was
it's
really
weird. he doesn't put finishes to his films. He just
good.
lets his films end. They just
But
end. So it's interesting. So, but Across the Spider-Verse is the jam.
yeah, man, I don't know how anything's beating Across the Spider Verse. Defunk might disagree with. I think he disagreed with us before. Didn't he say it was just okay or something? Yeah, I'm calling you out.
Yeah. So he says a halfway completed film. They
And
didn't finish the film. It stopped on a cliffhanger.
it did. It did.
But they gave us a completed film, or they gave us a completed story arc. It just started the next arc.
Yeah, yeah, but nah, man. Across the Spider Verse is the shit, and
It's amazing.
I can't
Amazing.
imagine it losing. I mean, I don't know, man.
Yeah. I don't know.
I'm gonna have to be like, what's his name? What's the streamer when Killer Mike won? I'm gonna have to be like that if Across the Spider Verse to me. Like, what
Doesn't win. Kai Sinat.
Kai
Like,
Cenat, yeah,
who's this? Who's this?
yeah,
Who's this?
that's what I'm gonna
I
have to
never heard of this.
right. I'm
Boy
like,
in the
yeah,
Heron. I didn't go to
yeah,
the
boy,
theaters for that.
what? Who
I went
the
to the
hell
Spider Verse 3 times in the
right?
theater. Three
Yeah, man.
times.
Oh, man, I'm gonna have to go in.
Yep.
So we'll
And
see.
we'll see. We'll see if we keep the peace during the Oscar Awards when if Boy in the Heron win or Elemental win. The Elemental wins, I'm knocking over shit. I'm just knocking over shit.
And
And
I
it's a
went to go
it's a
see
beautiful
Elemental.
film,
Yeah,
but
at
it's
the movie theater. I literally did, and I was just like,
and
I
then
mean, it was good, but
it was like it's not across Spider
not
Verse.
across the Spider Verse.
It's not across the Spider Verse
Yeah,
good.
man, it's like
Yeah,
the
yeah.
candle in the sun, and that just don't even out. Oh,
It does. It's like a candle shining in the sunlight. It don't even out.
yeah.
Yeah. Speaking of candle in the sunlight, Mortal Kombat 1, the latest Mortal Kombat game. Guess who they decided to put in it? They showed the trailer for him.
Peacemaker, right?
Peacemaker.
Uh,
Oh man. And they had John Cena's voice in it, and it sounds amazing. He calls Eagly out. Eagly, Eagly. I'm like, oh yeah, I can't wait to download it. I got Omni Man already, and now I'm about to have Peacemaker in it.
hmm
I think Mortal Kombat might have been the first game to create the multiverse perfectly. They've had some hitter characters in their games. They've had Kratos, they've
Yeah,
had Freddy, they had the Terminator, they had RoboCop.
they did.
Man,
They
they
did.
they need to bring them all back into this one game. Like Mortal Kombat 1. They should bring all the old downloadable characters and bring them all into this one game. Because
It
that's
might
what
be
we
the
want.
licenses have expired though. Is all.
Yeah, they should relicense everybody. We're talking about Sony here. Sony ain't hurting for money, Randy. They can RoboCop ain't doing that well.
I
It's
think
in their best interest. Like
it
got
was a
Predator in
about.
here, bring in the alien from Aliens, bring the xenomorph in here, bring them all in. That's what we want to see. We want to see that.
Yeah, I want to see. I do want to see Peacemaker in it. That's dope, man.
Yeah.
That's my guy. Oh, I can't wait for it to come back.
I can't wait too. So it's exciting. It's exciting. So they have Peacemaker in it. They have John Cena in the video game. I bet you he was like, "Yeah, you gonna put me in a video game? Hell yeah! I get to fight Scorpion. Yeah,
John Cena like, I'll beat Scorpion's ass. Put me
yeah."
in
Johnny
the game.
Cage. Okay, I'm
Like,
down for that.
John Cena. All right, so I'm gonna ask you. I'm just gonna ask you real quick. I know it ain't in it's not in the script, but do John Cena got flows?
Like rapping?
Yeah. That's how in WWE he used to spit, man.
He did. He did. He did.
I thought John Cena
Uh,
had flaw. I thought he had bars, man. What y'all think in
okay,
the
okay,
chat?
okay, 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 okay. We're gonna put him in the Caucasian level rappers, right? Right? Eminem's God.
You know,
He's a God rapper,
but he's a
right?
god rapper across the board.
You know. Then who we have after that? We have Russ is Sicilian, so we don't throw Russ in there. He's Sicilian.
I mean,
You
I,
know.
I think that's it. Like, I think
No, we have
Paul,
MGK. We got Machine Gun Kelly.
he's spitting. His Machine Gun Kelly
He
spitting.
spits. He spits. He spits. We have who else do we have? We have Everlast.
Everlast was cool. Everlast was cool.
Uh-huh. We have Kid Rock.
No, Kid Rock.
We have Fred Durst.
You know, I bought the Limp Bizkit album. It was actually cool, man. It was all right.
We have what's his name from Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Oh yeah, man. I don't know, but they were singing. I don't ever
Nah,
wanna
he rapped, dog. He rapped too.
like
Anthony
I did.
Kiedis. We had Anthony Kiedis.
Yeah,
He's
man.
a rapper. We have Bubba Sparks.
Bubba was Bubba had flows.
Yes.
Bubba had bars.
We
Bubba
have
had
Paul
bars.
Wall.
Paul Wall.
He has flows too. We had
It was
Milk.
cool. I went.
We had Milk. Not Black Milk, but Milk. Milk Bone.
Okay, yeah.
See, see, see,
I would
see.
actually put it's M, and then I would put Bubba Sparks like right under that.
Probably.
I saw
Probably.
Bubba. I heard Bubba Sparks go toe to toe with Jada. And Jada
Yes.
in his prime. So man,
Yes. Yes.
I'm not saying John Cena go.
So I place John Cena above Everlast,
I can see that. That's my guy.
which is above Kid Rock.
Well, I don't mess with Kid Rock anymore because he's racist.
Besides him being racist, and I put Mark Wahlberg above Kid Rock too.
All right, we're gonna transition
Mark
now.
Wahlberg is a
We
better
just-
rapper than Kid
Nah,
Rock.
you just
He
nah, you
is.
trolling me. Nah, you just trolling
Marky
me.
Mark, Marky Mark. You didn't like Marky Mark's
No, I
rapping?
didn't. I didn't.
You place Kid Rock above Marky Mark.
Huh?
Kid
Yeah,
Rock above Marky Mark.
yeah. And Kid Rock is an
Nah.
actual musician. Kid Rock
Who
plays.
is Marky Mark?
I ain't never seen Marky Mark play one instrument.
No, we're talking about rapping though.
I know, but I'm saying Kid Rock is an actual musician.
No, we're not talking about that though. So is Everlast.
What I'm
We're not
saying
talking
is
about that. We're
Kid
talking about
Rock is
rapping only.
actually talented musically. Man, we not.
Because you're talented music don't mean you can rap.
Man. All right. You
I
always
mean, I mean, Prince is the most talented musician we've ever known. Have you heard Prince rap?
yeah, Prince
And it's
Prince had
trash.
bars.
No, he didn't.
Did
No,
the
he didn't.
bars.
You
He
just
be
made
like,
that
turn your
up.
big ass around, get off. Yeah.
With you, I'm gonna walk out. I'm just gonna walk out on you right there.
Yeah, he was
I'm
like,
just gonna walk out.
he did. He was like, turn that big ass around. Get off.
Give me the
Yeah.
whole. Give me the whole. That's not a rap. He says that in the song
That's
at
the
the very end
flow.
of
Those
his
are
rap
the
verse.
bars, man.
No, give me his verse. Give me his
Man.
verse. Give me his verse. Oh, oh,
I
oh
feel
goodness.
like you're pushing
Oh goodness.
the
Oh
goalpost back,
goodness.
man.
Oh goodness.
Get off.
Oh goodness.
Get off.
We're not doing this.
Get off.
Uh. No, we're not going. We're not going to go there. Hey, Chad, if y'all have really good rappers, where do you place Marky Mark and white rappers? And who we're talking about initially?
We're talking about John Cena.
John Cena.
Peacemaker.
Man, have you heard John Cena's song for WWE?
No, I haven't heard.
Oh, you missing out, Randy. Go look it up. Go look it up. That's your homework after this.
I just heard John Cena spit flows before. And I was like, oh, he got bars.
Mac Miller. We got Mac Miller too.
Mac Miller was dope.
G-Eazy. We got Yellow Wolf.
I don't know who they are. Now
you don't know who G-Eazy is? G-Eazy's dope. You know Yellow Wolf? Macklemore.
Yeah,
we forgot Macklemore. He won Album of the Year.
Yeah, he won a Grammy.
Mm-hmm. We got Mike Shinoda too.
Let's get another story in because now
okay. You don't want to talk about the white rappers and how Marky Mark is not one of them. He is one.
I'll send you these
Uh,
print spitting.
Halcyon Saga has uploaded 15 hours of Star Wars Star Cruiser viewport port side window footage. So the Halcyon has uploaded they uploaded the video from the viewport since they shut down the hotel. So I guess you go there and watch it. Not only could you see the finale fireworks from there, but also Rey circling the Halcyon in the Millennium Falcon as she departs with her new droid friend.
Huh. Okay.
Yep.
All
That's
right.
interesting. They put it
That's
online.
cool.
I know what they're gonna do with that building now. That building just over there sitting.
I have no idea. I'm yeah, I have no idea.
The idea was cool.
Yeah. But you know,
You know, idea and execution are two different things.
all the time.
Uh Odysseus achieved the first US moon landing since 1972. Since we go back to the moon so often, you know.
So was it just a spacecraft or was it a person?
No, it's a spacecraft, man. We ain't send nobody to the moon.
I and it was an American spacecraft?
Yeah.
Okay.
You sound shocked.
Well, we
We're
had
the
dis
only people to send somebody to the moon. You sound shocked about
no,
it.
we had discontinued our space program and we were leveraging the
Uh-huh.
Russians for
Mm-hmm.
years. I didn't know we had
Mm-hmm.
resumed
Well,
Yeah.
space program.
the whole Russian relationship is no longer.
But
Yeah,
I
no longer. Yeah.
right.
Yeah,
That's
We gotta get our
looking into
asses there.
this. It was interesting because they said that it actually tipped over on its side,
Yeah, to the running side.
and
Yeah.
then but they're saying they still had communication with it, but it tipped over on its side, and then the good thing about it was the instruments that they needed for like the experiments were exposed to the top. It flipped over on the right side, basically.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
Yeah.
It'll be interesting.
Yeah.
okay.
Didn't they make it where it can tip itself back up?
I don't know. I didn't read too much more after
You
that,
know, there's not
but
gravity there, you know.
I'm
It's
sure
like gravity.
yeah, I wonder,
Yeah.
yeah, if they have like some robotic arms or something that could like
Yeah.
reset it. But that's really
Yeah.
interesting.
I seems like they send some to the moon, you would have it where it can actually have an automated system say, "Hey, I'm tipped over, push me back up."
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see
You
that.
would, you know,
I
but
don't know.
maybe they forgot. You know, maybe they forgot.
And
Like
put
they forgot
the
out the whole plans when we landed on the moon the first time.
No.
Uh-huh. It aimed for the lunar south pole, a region particular a scientific interest due to the occurrence of water ice hiding in permanently shadowed craters. Such data proves useful before NASA's Artemis program brings people back to the moon in 2025.
Okay. All right. I ain't got nothing else to say.
What's that?
I ain't got nothing. I have nothing else to add.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm good.
You're gonna spend all that money to the moon, man. It's better
No,
than spending money going to the moon than going to war.
I would much rather go to the moon and go to war. And the
Yeah.
NASA budget isn't that large out of
It's
the
not small, it's small, it's tiny.
like 5 cents out of a dollar. You know what I'm saying? It's
Yeah, it's really tiny. It's really, really tiny.
yeah. People make it to be bigger, but it's not. The
It's
NASA
not.
is
It's
not.
not. Our foreign aid is not that big neither.
Right. And people talk,
To most countries. To most countries.
yeah, but it's a very small part of the GDP.
Yeah. Yeah, very small. So Crunchyroll will attempt to compensate Funimation users for loss of digital libraries. If people didn't know, Funimation has shut down. They've been
Hmm.
talking about it for about half a year now. Everything rolls into Crunchyroll. I had Funimation first, then I got Crunchyroll for free, then I rolled everything into my Crunchyroll. But if you had bought digital copies of things, uh Crunchyroll, what did they say again? As we look at usage of Funimation digital copies and the number of people that were redeeming those and using them, it was just not a feature that was available in Crunchyroll. It isn't on our roadmap. So they're like, hey, we don't have that functionality on our roadmap, but we will compensate you somehow.
Wow.
After what's up?
My
I
question
get
is
your money
wow.
back.
Okay.
that Crunchyroll was now moving to support Funimation subscribers and finding some means of compensation for the loss of their digital libraries. We are working really hard directly with each customer to ensure that they have appropriate value for what they got in their digital copy initially. Perini said so it could be they had get access to digital copies on any of their existing other services where they might be able to access it. It could be discount access to our subscription service so they can get access to the same shows through our subscription services.
All
Yeah.
right.
I say you convert everybody over and let them give them free reign. Say,
Right.
hey, let
Well,
them
at least
convert them for
for
free. Like,
yeah.
hey, you got $200 in here,
Yep. And let
but
them
it's still
purchase
not the same as ownership, though, right? You know,
or give them a digital hard copy.
yeah, send them a disc.
Yeah, send them a disc.
I mean, Best Buy sent all their discs to a warehouse somewhere, but they're getting destroyed. You can buy those for a real low price right now of every anime on planet Earth, real low price.
Yeah, man, I say send them a disc, and people keep it for collector's items.
And it what makes it funny is it's about to get even weird harder to buy some of Disney's weirdest movies on Blu-ray. The Verge, Disney is ending Disney Movie Club, the subscription service and online store where fans could buy Blu-rays and DVDs of films from the House of the Mouse.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So they're gonna make it even harder. Like, hey, we're gonna get harder. Amazon's about to get rich.
So you think they're gonna put it all on Amazon and you can just go on Amazon and buy it?
Nope, everybody's gonna go to Amazon just to buy the stuff. I mean, I'm part of Disney Club. I get all these vaulted collector's edition discs. You don't offer them anymore. Guess where I'm gonna go to get it? eBay and Amazon.
I can see that.
You know,
So, all right,
so that's happening too.
all right.
Barnes and Noble's adding Disney DVD and Blu-ray section.
But you just
So
said that, yeah.
see, we just talked about it. And so Barnes and Noble said we got something for them. They're gonna end that club. We're gonna start a club. We're gonna give you a
And,
whole section.
yeah, and they do. Like I go to Barnes and Noble pretty,
Uh-huh.
and they have a lot of still like hard copy disc and things like that. So, Barnes and Noble still sells CDs.
Yeah. Well, kids still buy CDs.
Mm,
Portable CD players are in right now.
okay.
You know that you can go to Target right now and get a portable CD player for $100. It's more than what we paid for. I got a portable CD player sitting in there right now, and I
So
paid $50 for it.
I was about to say I went to it was Best Buy. It was a while ago, and it was
Hmm.
like a portable CD player. It was like $50. I was like, "What the hell?"
Yeah, I seen one for $150. I was like, this is weird.
I
This is
saw a
more than I've ever
cassette.
paid for one.
I saw a portable cassette player for like
Oh yeah,
$125.
easily. Cassette players are popping right now. That's the new hotness. You
But
go to
this was a
Urban
while ago. This was a
Outfitters.
while
You go to
ago.
Urban Outfitters. They got Walkmans in there. I went to go pick one up. I was like, I get a Walkman. I got like two tapes at home, two or three tapes at home. I got a Cunnilingus tape. I got a couple of tapes from No, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna get this tape player. I got old mixtapes from college here. Did you know that I got old mixtapes from college here? So I was like, I got these tapes, and I looked at the price on it and they were like $60. I said, for a Walkman?
The one I
For a
saw was
Walkman.
$125. It freaked me
It's
out. I was
crazy. It's
like, "What
crazy.
the hell?"
Hey, you can get a VCR. VCR, if you get one now, since they don't make any parts right now, they're $300.
Yeah, I thought they were more than that.
Easy.
I thought they were like a
300
G.
Like, wow.
Yeah, because they don't
Wow.
make the parts or anything like
Mm-mm.
that. So yeah.
What's going to happen when they stop making books? We, you know how we go back in time and we're like, man, they had them write anything down. Oh, they didn't write anything. Maybe they did write something down on tablets and all that shit just disappeared over the last 10,000 years.
Could have been. Could have been. Well, we were never able to duplicate the Romans, their achievements. And they could have
No,
wrote yeah.
we haven't duplicated the Egyptians' achievements.
Egyptian, yeah, well, they burnt all the scrolls in
That
Alexandria.
ain't it, Randy. That ain't it. They burnt what they found, but that ain't it, Randy. We still can't do the structures. I tell you, you ever go to Egypt, go look at Giza, and you be like, "There's no fucking way, dog. There's no way."
Well, they did have a lot of slave labor. So
Randy, trust me.
I believe
if
believe
you
you.
go there,
I,
nobody's moving granite rock
I
up
believe you, but you can't pay for that the way you didn't have to pay for it back.
Randy.
You
There's
know,
not enough slaves there. They said they needed 1 million slaves to actually build the foundation. And they said that's not even moving it up. That's how many slaves they had. You know how many accidents they would have? They ain't got hard hats. They ain't got steel toe
no,
shoes.
none of them. They were all expendable.
Randy, they didn't have cables.
They had
They didn't
cables.
they didn't have iron
They
cables.
have iron cables. They had cables.
Randy, ain't no vines or anything pulling those things. That's crazy, Randy. There's not a rope in the world that can pull a 10,000-pound rock across the desert. And they're not small. I'm telling you, you just need to go there. I tell everybody, go there and look up. You'd be like, ain't no way, boy. Ain't no way. 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 It's amazing when you see it. They got stones the size of the house I grew up in, on the foundation. You ain't no way. Made of granite, some of the most dense rock ever. So maybe they had technology. They had technology and it all just disappeared.
Maybe.
Because you got to
Maybe.
think they built all this stuff in like 60 years time, 60, 70 years. And it's like, ain't no way. Ain't no way. The one shop was offering $100 for a Lou Reed tape. Dang. That's crazy. That's crazy. But yeah, man. I think we're going to end the show there on the Egyptians and how they probably had tablets and holograms and all that, and when they had no books, and all the books they had were old, and nobody read them shits no more. Like we don't even read them shits no more. Kind of like how we're doing.
Oh,
We're
so we kind of
literally
there now.
we're literally there now.
Yeah.
Like ask your daughter when's the last time she opened up a book.
My daughter opens up books quite frequently. I don't know what
Does she?
you're talking about.
My
We
nephew
make
opens
her,
up Cannon opens up no books.
yeah, no, well, we
He
make
he has he has he has paper and a computer. I'm like,
we
where's your
make
book at?
Noel. No.
Where's your book at? He's like, what book? I said, hold on. You
With
just
that
got
being,
homework. You have dittos, but you
yeah,
don't
they
have
don't
it.
send books home,
You don't have books.
textbooks. Yeah, they don't have textbooks.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
They don't have textbooks.
That's what I'm saying. Ain't no way.
Yeah, they don't have textbooks, but she reads books.
Anything gonna share with the people, Randy, before we get up out of here?
Yo, Wednesday night, the binge worthy crew, we are doing Netflix's The Last Airbender, the live action version. So right after Geek Beast on Wednesday, stay tuned and hear what the binge worthy crew has to say about it.
Okay, so y'all come in on Wednesday. We'll be back on Wednesday to do the news. And y'all have a good night. And shout out to Digital Click. Shout out to Defunct. Shout out to the Nerdy Entrepreneur. Thank you for being in the chat and talking to us. Shout out to Rodney. Thanks, Rodney, for chiming in on the lunar vehicle. I'm glad we got to the moon again. Mark Zuckerberg is probably gonna put a 10 floor bunker on it too as well. And who? No, Jeff Bezos is going to do it. Him and Elon, they're the ones that want
I'll
to race
say
out into
Elon.
space.
I'll be more
Yeah,
like
they
Elon.
want to race out in space. Um, and we see you guys tomorrow. Peace.
Wednesday.
Wednesday.
Peace.
Peace.